Welcome back to my monthly reset video where I go over my goals and I reflect and I share with you some of my favorites for the month. And this monthly reset will be a little bit different than the rest of my other resets because I'm going to give you a 4-week update on my 12-week year. If you haven't seen that video where I talk about the 12-week year, watch that video first. My January reset video, I have a whole playlist of how I am doing this 12-week year. We are doing the 4-week update, which I'm excited and also a little bummed because there were some things I didn't hit, or at least like markers that I felt like I could have been more ahead. I personally today feel off. Typically I am so looking forward to recording my monthly reset, but today I feel pretty off. I'm trying to turn the day around. It is gloomy too, so I don't know if it's just the weather. This week has just been off for me, but I made a commitment to myself to show up and share, and whatever the results are, I'm going to be proud of myself. So this is my 12-week year dashboard. This is where I put all my goals. I have 4 goals for the 12-week year, which is gain 3,000 YouTube subscribers, book 3 paid brand deals, lose 8 pounds, and revamp my podcast. This dashboard just kind of has all the hub. I actually use Clickup for this. I use it for everything for my business, and I have a whole walkthrough on how I did my 12-week year. And there's actually a template for the 12-week year. I haven't done a template for the dashboard, so let me know if that's something that you would like, and I can make the template. I have pages so that I can reference like my 12-week year goals, which you'll see right here. These are all of my 12-week year goals, specifically all of the tactics that I need to do in order to accomplish these goals. Tactics are kind of like little mini goals, things you want to aim in order to make progress on those goals. This is the 4-week update. I have my weekly check-in every week with myself. I do have an accountability partner, and her name is Alicia, and she's also a YouTuber here. One of the reasons why I reached out to her, because I really wanted someone who is also a small creator and is going through the whole YouTube journey. So I will have a call later today with her. We're doing a monthly accountability call, but you still have to do weekly in order to see how you're doing. So let's look at the week to week. So the week to week, you have to score yourself based on your tactics, meaning like if you didn't do a specific tactic, like a specific goal, it doesn't count towards your score. And so right here, you'll see my score. Week 1, one of the things that I noticed about week 1 is that I had my calories set wrong on the app. I actually had lower. So I was like, why do I keep going over my calories? Well, because I had it wrong and I wasn't planning out my meals based on my calories. Now, I'm not like super strict about this, so that's why I wasn't super concerned. And also one of the things that I noticed is that I wasn't specific on my goal. So I wasn't specific on how many days do you want to aim for this, right? So I wasn't specific. So I ended up going back and being more specific. I want to aim this calorie deficit between 4 to 7 days a week. 4 out of the 7 days a week. That's more sustainable for me. That doesn't mean that the other 3 days I'm going to go balls to the wall. It just means that that's more sustainable for me. And it's easier for me to aim 4 days than stopping my life because I'm calorie counting, and I don't want to do that. I don't want this to be restrictive or limiting in any sense. I do want to reach my goals, but at the same time, I want to do it sustainably. So I had to change that. So I didn't meet that goal. And then walking twice a week and using my under desk treadmill, I haven't grown the habit of doing it. And so I think that's what's been the toughest. And then it's been really cold in Texas, so I've been wanting to do walks outside, but they just haven't panned out lately. And so I'm hopeful that I could maybe just continue using my under desk treadmill and aiming it. But week 1, yeah, those were 2 things that I didn't accomplish. But the rest, working out 4 times a week, posting a YouTube short, taking opportunities for movement because I did dancing, meal prepping, checking my analytics, assigning my VA, my virtual assistant, to pitch to brands, scripting a video, scheduling a recording day and editing days, and then posting 1 YouTube video. So that was a lot lot that I accomplished in week 1. And so my score overall was 82%, which is pretty good. But again, yeah, those were the things that I noticed that I didn't do well. And then week 2, same thing. I wasn't aiming my calories and I wasn't walking. So again, it was like a rough start. And then week 3, I did aim my calories, but I didn't walk enough. I didn't walk the twice a week. What I noticed was that I planned for my meals and I was able to stay within my calorie goals, but I'm still struggling to get walks in. So again, room for improvement there. And then week 4, which today is the last day of this week, I had a rough week mentally and I was not able to maintain everything. Even though I wasn't able to maintain everything, I did pretty well. I had less tactics this week. I posted a YouTube short and a long form YouTube video, and all of those went out because they were scheduled. So it's not like I had to work on them this week. And then I did do 2 walks. And that was because I had gone to the mall and I was going to get an online order. And instead of just like going in and getting my online order, I decided just to walk around. I didn't buy anything. I just wanted to walk around, have an opportunity to walk. So I took that opportunity and I did get my 2 walks in because I used my under desk treadmill, and I did meal prep and I did do my analytics and we pitched to brands. Again, really great week. However, I didn't feel it mentally. Like I didn't feel like it was great. But overall, for the 4 weeks, I was able to maintain really good at my tactics. Let's go in and check for one of my goals, which was aiming for 3,000 YouTube subscribers. Every week, I would come in and add my additional YouTube subscribers. I haven't added the ones for this week. So let's go ahead and go to my YouTube page and add those. Here we are. We are at 1,937 as of January 29. We're going to add, I don't know how much the difference is. We gained 9 subscribers this week. So I'm going to add 9. And I typically put like week 4 so that I know that this is when I gained 9 subscribers. So we're pretty good. We're 65% into our goal, which is good. So we're getting there. The book 3 brand deals we've been pitching. I actually have a coffee chat with a brand that I'm excited about. It is in February, so we will see if that pans out. And we're like in the works, like emailing back and forth with some other brands. But I really want to make sure that I don't want to be like sharing about a brand, like a new brand every single week. I really just want to be sharing the brands that I truly love and that I know are going to be beneficial to you in your life. My next goal was losing 8 pounds, and I did weigh myself, and I don't only weigh myself, I also take progress photos, and I also do measurements. But for the sake of this, of just like pounds wise, we're just going to use what was on the scale. But again, being mindful that what's on the scale isn't always going to reflect the changes in your body. I totally recommend to take progress photos whenever you don't see the scale going down, that you're still seeing the progress that you're making. Like, I cannot believe that even though I had a mentally draining week, I still showed up for my workout. I still did movement. Maybe I didn't meet my calories, but that's totally fine. It's fine sometimes to do that. I don't want this to be something that means that I have to pause my life in order to achieve it. No. That's not a sustainable goal. So, lose 8 pounds. We actually lost 2 pounds. So we are going to decrease it. And so we lost 2 pounds. My starting weight was 153 and I'm now 151. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to get to the 40s. I haven't been in the 40s, like the 140s, in a hot minute, but I remember just feeling so much more like energy wise and like having less back pain. So I am excited. So 2 out of the 8 are done. And so we are 25% into our goal, which is great. We still have 8 weeks, and I'm learning from these 4 weeks of meals and just like what's going to make me feel full. And so it's all a work in progress. Now, revamping my podcast, I have my scheduled photo shoot for this next upcoming week. I am actually creating a new podcast cover, and then I've already recorded 3 podcast episodes. One of them comes out on January 31st. So that is with one of my favorite humans, Miss Elizabeth McCravey. I am so excited about that podcast because she's been someone that I've admired for a long time in business. So that should already be out by the time you're seeing this. And then I recorded with Miss Cameron Monet, who is a YouTuber here, and I love her too. She's an attorney. She does content on like how to be a content creator, the legal side of content creation, self-care, mental health. Love her. She's so funny and hilarious. And then I also got a chance to record with another one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Miss Carter Sullivan. If you've seen Monthly Reset, she's the reset queen. So I was really grateful to have been able to have some time with her and just to connect with her. And she's the sweetest. So I am so excited to share those podcasts. So they are monthly podcasts. So Elizabeth's is first in January, then I think it's Cameron's, and then it's Carter. So make sure you're subscribing so that you don't lose out on listening to those podcast episodes. But if you're more of an audio person and not a video podcast, then go ahead and just like subscribe to, we'll follow the podcast on Apple or Spotify, and I'll link it down below. But no progress these 4 weeks on the podcast besides recording podcast videos monthly. I mean, that's kind of like a given. I've been doing it. So progress wise, we recorded, but we haven't revamped it. So I think we'll revamp it once we get when I get that podcast cover updated. And so that is it for the 4-week update. We definitely did some progress towards these goals. I'm excited about the next 4 weeks. And let me know down below if you like this kind of format where I tell you like week by week how I did and how I made progress, what didn't work for me. I would love to hear that. I don't know if this is just too chatty for you, so just let me know. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my January monthly reflection, and then I'm gonna share it with you here. Okay, so this is my monthly reflection, and I'm so sorry for the audio switch. It's just so much easier to just put with the camera, and I know the audio is not as great, but we're just gonna have to work with it. But how did I overall feel this month? It was a rough month. I feel like I've just trying to get back to a routine after the holidays is rough. Tracking all my foods, like getting into that habit as well, was like a little rough. There was a lot of highs and lows, and I'm hoping to improve for next month. I also think that part of it could be like I didn't really have a lot of friend time this month, or like in-person connection. I had one like outing with a friend for dinner, and that was really nice. And I had a call with one of my friends, but I feel like I need some more in-person connection. So maybe that's something that I can improve for next month. Did I make rest a priority this month? I kind of felt like I was definitely taking advantage of periods of rest, and I didn't worry about like getting things clean or being productive. But I feel like I really need more of a balance this week and all those things, and maybe more time to incorporate my hobbies. I was trying to get into this hobby of creative journaling, but the printer that I got was printing my photos blue, and it just, I don't know, it just got me uninspired to do my journaling. So I'm gonna get a new printer for it. But in the meantime, I saw this video of someone doing like painting by numbers, and I found this painting by numbers kit at Michael's for 12 bucks. And I think I'm doing that because that has been fun. I did that yesterday, and I think I want to incorporate more time that, because I feel like that is restful for me. The next is, did I make progress on the goals I chose to focus on this month? Well, you all know I did. I was able to increase my subscribers and lose 2 pounds, which for me, that's sustainable, specifically because I wasn't super strict on like counting my calories, like, you know, like aiming for my calorie deficit. Wins I'm celebrating this month is increased my subscriber count, having people reach out to work with me, getting to record with some of my favorite YouTubers and people on the internet, and sticking to workouts even when I did not want to show up. And then next month I want to change just being more mindful of adding time for myself that isn't consuming content. So like I love watching YouTube videos, but sometimes that could be maybe very draining and it takes away time from me and puts my attention in someone else. So I really want to maybe do more like reading and things like that, which I feel like I did, but I just, maybe there was just like not a balance. That's my whole reflection. I try to speed it up because it's been chatty, but the next thing that I want to share with you are my monthly favorites. I got some good monthly favorites. Start off with just like lifestyle favorites, things that have just been making me feel good, things that I've invested that I feel are just great. I've worked a lot in 2022 with my money mindset, and I want to continue working on it in 2023. And so when I found out that one of my favorite companies who does the 5-minute journal, Intelligent Change, they came out with these affirmation cards, I was so excited. They have 2 other ones. One is specifically for like self-love and love, and the other one is like more for mindfulness, presentness. If you're someone with anxiety, I think those could be really good ones for you. But if you're working on your money mindset, I want a reminder of the work that I've done and the mindset that I want to keep having. And so these are so great. They're amazing. I think there's 52, so what I'm doing is I'm changing it every week. I actually changed it for this monthly reset video, but the cards are huge and they come with this little stand, and I think this is so cute. I do have a discount code down below. This is not sponsored from them, but I am affiliate with them, so I do have a discount code down below if you want to check these items out. They have so many new products, which I'm just excited to try them out. And then another lifestyle favorite is actually this sweater that I got from H&M. Rewearing it like a lot. Another favorite of mine that I've been using consistently and just been, I feel like it's been supporting me, is my Clickup, which is what you just saw with my 12-week dashboard where I created it. Clickup is a project management tool, and I am obsessed with it. I know the girlies love Notion, but Clickup is amazing. I think for business owners, it is amazing. So yeah, I love that. And then let's get into content favorites. So content favorites, I've been loving to listen to the Jo Show. She is someone that I follow on Instagram. She is a brand photographer, a boudoir photographer, and I am obsessed with her show lately. So if you love things like entrepreneurship, she's definitely a great person to listen to. And then another content favorite that I absolutely loved is I've been in a slump to like watching TV. I haven't been able to watch TV, so I gravitate towards watching YouTube. But lately I've been putting my phone away and trying to like really sit down and watch a TV show, and I was hooked. The show that I started watching on Netflix was Ginny and Georgia. It is so good. I recommend the show if you want a good laugh. And then YouTubers that I've enjoyed this month is Miss Cameron Monet. I've been loving her content lately. Her day in the lives as a content creator, I've been really loving that. And then Danny J, which she is a creator who talks about like YouTube shorts and YouTube and strategies and things like that. I've been really loving her channel. And then Janae Daily, she has a series called Early 30s Diaries, and I've been obsessed watching her. She does a lot of like home decor stuff, and I just really, I don't know, it just gives me so much serotonin watching like her apartment and how she styles it, and she's such a sweetheart. I mean, I've never met her, but I like through what I'm watching, she seems like such a sweetheart. But yeah, those are the things that I've been loving for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this like new monthly reset setup. It's a little bit different because we don't set up new goals, but I think that sometimes we don't have new goals every month, and sometimes we're just continuously working on the goals that we had the previous month, and that is totally okay. I hope that this gives you a new fresh perspective of how you see goals, and that you are with me through this journey. Have an incredible day, and I'll talk to you in my next video.